This is how I spend most of my days. Quiet, peaceful, proudly reflecting on my history of drivers and their machines, racing toward the fame and fortune of milk and champagne. For nearly a century, I was an exclusive fraternity. Once a year, legends like Foyt, Unser, Mears, and Andretti set the pace as they gracefully grooved around my 2.5 miles of flat-out glory. But then, they would leave me with a year to reflect, wait, anticipate. Then one day my gates opened for a second time. A new breed of cars and drivers had descended upon me. This race looked different. It sounded different. It felt different.
Jeff Gordon, winner of the inaugural Brickyard 400.
I was changed forever. Now the drivers I pushed eagerly pushed back, leaving their mark at every turn, invoking the lore of legends, and starting a new tradition at a place built on tradition. Today, memories linger, and a new legacy continues. Engines will roar. Fans' emotions will build as drivers battle to cement their legacies in my yard of bricks.
With that, we welcome you to the Brickyard 400, race 13 of the Aflac Cup Series Season 5 at the famous Yard of Bricks, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The new driver in the field today is David Reagan in number 34. Now your top three to look out for today: Jimmy Johnson, a 4-time Brickyard 400 winner, and Gino Harvey looking to break through and get a win this year, and he also wants to win at this historic track. And then Casey Kahne and the rest of the Hendrick crew look strong today. Now time for the most famous words in NASCAR. Drivers, start your engines! And now the cars will be fired up in a roll-off here for 9 laps at the Brickyard. Starting lineup presented by Crown Royal. On row 1, Jeff Gordon and the mayor, Jeff Burton. Row 2, Jamie McMurray and Juan Jetfire Montoya. Row 3, Casey Candy Cane and 5-time champion Jimmy Johnson. Row 4, rookie Stenhouse and Smoke Tony Stewart. Row 5, the Rocket Man Ryan Newman and Eric Almirola. Row 6, Gino Machino and Mark Martin in number 55. Row 7, Danica Patrick dressed in pink today, and the fan favorite Dale Jr. Row 8, Happy Harvick and cousin Carl Edwards. Row 9, the man from Minnesota, Carter Adelman, Martin Truex Jr. Row 10, Denny Hammer and Hamlin and Kurt Busch. Row 11, Bryce Harvey and Clint Boyer. Row 12, Joey Logano and Marcos Ambrose. Row 13, Big Bad Brad Keselowski and Doug Biff. Row 14, David Reagan and Regan Smith. Row 15, Kyle Busch and Paul Menard. And then row 16, Max Kansas and Austin Dillon. And winding up the field all alone is the Bain Train. Now, time for the green flag here at the famous Yard of Bricks. Green, 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 green. Drivers cross the line. Jeff Gordon leads him into turn 1. Jamie McMurray trying to follow. He's going to try and take over second over Jeff Burton. Danica Patrick making a 3-wide early. Adelman making a 3-wide. Reagan going for a pass. There's Jeff Gordon in the lead. Leads lap 1 of 9. Jamie McMurray in hot pursuit. And a new Bass Pro Shop scheme here for McMurray. Montoya following Jamie down the backstretch. Lots of new paint schemes here in the field today. Gordon in one. He's leading the race over Jamie McMurray. Here comes Montoya trying to take second from Jamie, but Jamie's trying to take first from Gordon. Jeff Gordon leads here in lap 3. Down the backstretch. Gordon tries to break the draft. Here comes Jimmy Johnson going for third on Juan Pablo Montoya. McMurray going for the lead. Gordon fights back. Montoya dives to the bottom. He's going to go for the lead here on Jamie McMurray and Jeff Gordon. McMurray dives out of it. Not going to risk it. Montoya to the lead here on lap 4 over Jeff Gordon. Gordon fighting back. Feels like he has the best car. Just got jumped by Jamie McMurray, and Montoya took the lead. Montoya leads the lap. Gordon dives to the bottom. Going for the lead is Jeff Gordon. Eric Almirola making it 3 wide into turn 1. Field flies by here as they cross the yard of bricks. And now Jeff Gordon, he leads over Montoya. Jimmy Johnson, McMurray, Gino Harvey, Adelman battling here. Jeff Gordon through turn 1 and 2. Nice flyby of the cars there. Beautiful shot. Jeff Gordon in the lead, on board with Jimmy Johnson, trying to hunt him down. Oh, we're going to crash! Newman spins in front of Mark Martin, and that will bring out the caution here as Newman stops on the pavement. See, Ryan has some left rear damage, and then Martin had nowhere to go. We'll check it out. Looks like Newman's way up in the loose stuff there, and just goes around, and Martin gets right into him. Nowhere to go for Mark Martin. Now we got a restart with 3 laps to go. Jimmy versus Jeff. Who's going to win it? Three laps to decide the winner of the Brickyard 400. Here comes Jimmy Johnson trying to get by Jeff Gordon. Gordon got a great restart. Tony Stewart up to third. Oh! Menard Ambrose. Trevor Bayne. Regan Smith on the wall. Hard hit for Marcus Ambrose. We'll have to check out that one again. Trevor Bayne having a really bad year so far, and so is Paul Menard. It seems like everybody in the back here not having too good of a year. Let's check this out. Oh, Bayne gets into Menard. Pushes him. Oh! Watch Ambrose smacks into the wall there. Regan Smith looked like he got a piece of the wall. Now we got 2 laps to go to decide the winner. Gordon versus Jimmy, round 2. Jimmy gets a great restart. Hangs Will this time. They make contact. Here comes Tony Stewart trying to get by Jeff and Jimmy. Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson battle for the lead here. Can Jeff Gordon track him down? We're coming to the white flag lap. 1 lap to go. Here comes Gordon diving to the bottom. Johnson's going to hang on the high side. Jeff Gordon's got 2 more corners to get that shot. Johnson tries to break the draft. Gordon gonna go around the high side. He gets loose. They make contact. Here they come out of 1. Oh, Jimmy saved it. But Jeff Gordon's gonna win the Brickyard 400. Danica Patrick comes home in 5th. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Gordon, last lap pass out of turn 4. Look at this again. Doesn't quite wreck his teammate, but he got close. Jeff Gordon, your winner of the Brickyard 400. His record-setting 5th NASCAR win at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Congratulations, Jeff Gordon. Well-deserved burnout for Jeffrey. Now, let's see. Jeff scores a win, hoping to add to his momentum and bonus points in the chase. Now you're going to check out your top 5 rundown here. First is Jeff Gordon. Jeff moves up to 2nd in the points with a motivating win for the team that missed the chase. 2nd, Jimmy Johnson may be the first loser, but he is 10th in points now, coming back from a terrible start. Jamie has a very up and down season. Seems either top 5 or in the garage. Smoke is on fire as of late. 2 races back to back in the top 5. We'll look forward to talk about him and more. And then Danica Patrick. Watch out for this girl. One win and she could be a chase contender. Now we got first today was Mr. Jeff Gordon. Congratulations on your Brickyard 400 win. 2nd is Jimmy Johnson with a big finish here today. Jamie McMurray tied for 10th. 4th is Mr. Tony Stewart. 5th, Danica Patrick with a great top 5 run today. And not talked about much today was Eric Almirola. Comes home 6th. Montoya led a lap early, but ends up finishing 7th. Casey Kahne, 8th. Dale Jr., 9th. Finished today. 10th is Carter Adelman coming back for a nice top 10 finish. He needed that. It seems that he's still lurking back in the points. Stenhouse comes home 11th. 12th today was your outside pole sitter, Jeff Burton. 13th, Brad Kozlowski. Passed quite a few cars today. So did Clint Boyer, the peak Toyota. We got Gino Harvey finishing 15th. Very disappointing for him. He had definitely a top 10, maybe faster car. Denny Hamlin comes home 18th, having a, man, I don't know. He was up in the top 10, and then all of a sudden, Joey and him got a rivalry. They cleared things up, and he's been struggling ever since. 21st, Matt Kenseth got 2 wins, but he's had some poor finishes the last 2 weeks. Great debut for David Reagan, 22nd. 23rd was Truex. 24th, man, Kyle Busch has just gone off the tracks. They got to get that team back on track. Greg Whiffle's got to win, but he's 26 points. 27th, Austin Dillon. 28th, Regan Smith today. And then finishing up 29th was Ryan Newman, probably ending his chase hopes today in this race as he got loose and wrecked with Mark Martin. And then 31st today is Paul Menard. Sorry, I forgot your name. I don't know why. 33rd is Marcus Ambrose. And then next week we cross the border into Canada for the Canadian Tire 200. Also, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. And this is JG24, James26, signing out. Hope you enjoyed.